What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds, and today we're bringing you an in-depth review video of the 2024 Kia Sorento in the SX Prestige trim. Again, it is also hybrid, and we're going to be talking about exterior, interior, and specs about this exact car. But before we do, because it's not a sponsored video and we truly need and appreciate your guys' support, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Also, if you have something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we could talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Roseville Kia in the Roseville Auto Mall right outside Sacramento, California, for providing us this beautiful Kia Sorento for this review. Keep watching and stay tuned because we're also going to be dropping that MSRP sticker so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on this car and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and talk Kia Sorento. So let's kick this video off with talking some specs and what do we get under the hood on the SX Prestige Hybrid. So if you're not in the market for a complete EV and you don't want a complete gas and you're looking for a hybrid, SX Prestige Kia Sorento Hybrid comes with a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine, GDI with a hybrid powertrain, paired together with a 6-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters, giving you 227 horsepower with 258 pounds-feet of torque. A little bit about the MPG, if anybody would like to know. It comes all-wheel drive, 36 city with the 33 highway and a 34 combined with a 17.7 gallon gas tank size, everyone. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the dimensions of the car. Now, starting with length in inches is 189 inches, 75 inches in width, and 67 inches in height with a 110-inch wheelbase. About 5,600 pounds of towing capacity on the Kia Sorento Hybrid. If you are looking for a top trim in the Kia Sorento, SX Prestige is what you want. You literally get all the bells and whistles. Is kind of like the pinnacle of the Sorento, okay? Let's go ahead and talk front end. Front end, because SX Prestige LED lighting, kind of have that 3-step LED or dual eye LED lighting. We left the daytime running lights on right here. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that clearly in the video, but again, the black gloss going across the whole front end, giving it a richer feel with the matte silver or the brushed aluminum look. Camera right under that Kia emblem. You're not going to get the 360 camera system all around the car on different trims. Want to point that out to you guys. Also, bumper sensors going across that black, piano black gloss trim on this Kia Sorento with the LED fog lights here on the right and the left as well. Finishing off that front end with that kind of glossy silver look on that lower lip, all right? Active air vents coming over to the side of the wheel. And let's go ahead and talk side. What do we see starting with the wheels? The wheels themselves come Continental cross contacts, and it's a 235/55/19 with a machine surfaced silver and a gunmetal gray, with the suspension being in a standard shock spring suspension. The trim going across the wheel well is matte black, matte silver kind of trim, giving it some character. Foldable mirror. Now, SX Prestige does come with the foldable mirrors, integrated blinker lighting, blind spot assist. It's a fully loaded side mirror. That silver going across the outside of the side windows. Keyless fob entry with a locking button, and this is how you pull that handle, the door, and what it looks like with the body lines. Matte black plastic trim with a silver trim on top of that. Moving to the rear end of the car, this is your gas lid. Push, still has a cap. Coming over to the rear end. Now, rear end, some things that you're not going to see on the SX Prestige that you might see on different cars, being a top trim level, a live feed camera here in the back. Sometimes you'll see on the, for example, the Kia Telluride, you'll get a camera right here on the left-hand side of that tail light. But again, not on the SX Prestige Sorento, okay? So you're not gonna be seeing a live feed camera. Spoiler, dropping down, camera integrated right over the license plate. This is the way you open the tailgate. Bumper sensors going across that lower area of that rear end in the matte black plastic trim, and then a glossy silver to finish off that rear end. You might ask, where is the exhaust? The exhaust is tucked in on the passenger side, giving it a cleaner look with the spare tire in the center as well, all right? Some people aren't fans of their spare tires being on the outside of the car. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Pop open this tailgate. Now, wanted to mention to you guys, this is the third row compact SUV. Well, I wouldn't say compact per se, but it is a bit smaller than the Telluride on the Kia line. And let's go ahead and talk some cargo area numbers. So here at the Kia Sorento, you get 13 cubic feet of space with the third row seats up, 39 cubic feet of space with the the third row seats down, and 76 cubic feet of space with that second row down. Now let's go ahead and control that second row seating with a control unit here on the passenger side, electric buttons to drop that second row seat down, and that's what 76 cubic feet of space looks like. 12 outlet right next to those buttons. Again, premium sound system because it's the SX Prestige Bose subwoofer here in the back. Let's go ahead and lift this for your tire situation, and maybe a little bit of space if you want to put something small there on the left. All right, now that we're pretty much done with talking specs, exterior, and some cargo area, let's go ahead and shoot over to the interior. All right, everybody, now inside of the Kia Sorento SX Prestige, and remember, keep your eyeballs out for the top bells and whistles on the SX Prestige Hybrid, because you're not going to be seeing all these bells and whistles on different trims. But starting with the door sill plate, Sorento going across that brushed aluminum look door sill plate, dashboard in these nice cute little vents with the silver going around and the piano black trim, a little bit of character or design on that wood inlay, silver going across, leading us to this full digital screen here in the center of the dashboard with the infotainment screen. If you do see different cars with the in Kia, or the manufacturer of Kia, you'll see that they have one complete screen here, and I want to point that out to you guys because maybe you're looking for a Kia Telluride and you want that full digital screen. Now, these are digital, they're just not connected, all right? So keep your eyes out for that. These are touch sensitive buttons on the right and the left. Very responsive interface. Go ahead and go to the map itself. Wanted to show you guys what this 12-inch screen looks like. Go home. If we go ahead and drop the cameras, you get the camera look. Back 360, you can change the angles of those cameras as well, all right? So remember that is a very cool feature as well. Dropping down right in between these vents, the controls to your dual climate controls. Wanted to show you guys what it looks like. It is touch sensitive. All right, front defroster, rear defroster. Moving forward and dropping down under that, pop that lid open, you get USB-A plugins with the USB, wireless charging pad on the right-hand side of this cubby room. Heated and ventilated seats because it's SX Prestige. Keep your eye out for that because other trims won't come with ventilation. The seats themselves, electric controlled with perforated, beautiful leather wrap. Very nice. In between both those front seats, nice tech on the shift knob. Again, Kia on certain cars didn't upgrade or simplify that shift knob. They still have that lever, kind of that old look, but I like this, giving it more of a cleaner and simple look. The modes, Sport, Snow, Smart, Eco, and the locking system here. Parking button, parking sensors button, the camera button, heated steering wheel button, auto hold, and hill decline assist. Removable tray with your cubby room for personal belongings. What is over this center console? An electric visor that you're going to be controlling this visor with a button here, and it goes all the way to the backrest of the second row seating with the tilt slide sunroof option. Very nice big tilt slide sunroof option, but we're not going to be doing all that because we want to make this video short. What do we see sitting in the driver's seat? Steering wheel wrapped into leather with a tri-spoke steering. You can control the info card here on the right of the steering wheel. Let's go ahead and show you guys how to do that as well. Control, go through all your info, power, terrain, and how's that going on. And then you could do the driver assistance and exit that as well. Just all that good stuff. Now, we're not going to show you guys everything in this video because it's going to be too long. Lever to the windshield wipers. Lever to the lighting system with your fog lights here on the left. On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, lane assist button, traction control, again with your tailgate button, and the dimmable buttons for the lighting on your board. Memory seating with, again, that same design or character on that wooden inlay feel. This is the way the door opens up, very nice and big. Very good entry. Bose sound system. So you're gonna close it. Control unit for your windows and your automatic foldable mirrors, electric controlled here as well. Now that we're done, I'm going to mention these two more things that you might see in, for example, a SX Prestige Telluride. And if you're in that market for an SUV and you can't decide between a 6-seater or a 7-seater, you want heads-up display or live feed camera. Again, this is manual. Wanted to mention that as well. And no heads-up display on the SX Prestige, right? The Sorento, but the Telluride does come with it. Now let's go ahead and shoot over to the second and third row seating and show you guys that. Continuing forward with the second and third row seating of the Kia Sorento SX Prestige. Same look coming over to the second row from the first row in that kind of leather perforated look, car seat compatibility, captain seating with the armrests, all right? These are adjustable. Now, the way you control this seat, few ways. You have the lever here to move this seat front and back. So lever down here near the leg area. A button to control the bunny hopping feature so your passengers can get over to that third row. Also a lever to just drop that backrest if you want to do that as well, all right? Again, and for the third row seat passengers, there's a button here to bunny hop right near your shoulder, and you can bunny hop that seat forward as well. What do we get in front of both of these second row seats? Pockets, but a dual kind of back pocket on the back of those front seats. Got a mesh pocket and then kind of a leather pocket. On the side of those two front seats, USB-A plugins. In the center of those two front seats, vents for your air, dropping down, 12 volt, 180 watt outlet, a AC 115 volt converter, and a USB-A plug-in. Space test, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. So you have a whole lot of legroom for the tall people here on the second row seating of the Sorento. Head clearance is completely there. If we go ahead and go more upright, we also clear on the head clearance. If we go up a little bit, you can also increase the space on the third row and still be comfortable here on the second row. Door panel cup holder with the heated seat button for the second row. So very nice that you get the heated seats on the second row on the Kia Sorento, and your control button for the window with a sun visor on the SX Prestige. You won't get that on different trims. Let's go ahead and show you guys the third row seating. Bunny hop that forward. And leaving that second row seat in that position so your second row passengers having a good amount of space. Literally the legroom is clear on this. Now, even if we slouch down, we can get some legroom clearance or slouch clearance. But again, my head is slightly touching this backdrop in this top liner, all right? That's something that you want to focus on because you won't be putting maybe your tallest people here in the back of the third row on the Sorento. On the right and the left of the third row seating, USB-A plug-in with some space for personal belongings, maybe like your wallet and a cup holder. Same thing on the left as well, everybody. And right over us, you might ask, what is this? If I go ahead and shoot on that infotainment screen, a setting there, it is a voice magnifier to where if I'm talking here to the first row and you're having a hard time hearing, you can turn that setting on. It'll literally magnify your voice from these little speakers or voice pick-uppers or whatever. But again, guys, now as promised, here's the MSRP sticker, so you guys get an idea of what comes on this car and the price tag on top. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. We'll try to get back to you guys as best as possible. Thanks, guys, for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Keep watching and stay tuned because we have more cool things coming. And if you're looking for comparison videos between the Sorento and the Telluride, check out our channel again. Thanks, and God bless you.